0 calories, 0 sugar, guilt-free, the perfect soda for those who want to lose weight, except it's not. 5,000 people followed for 8 years. For every diet soda consumed per day, the chance of being overweight increased by 65%, 65, more than normal. Another study, the Salsa study, involved 749 people over 9 years. Those who didn't drink, 2 centimeters increase in waist circumference. Those who drank diet soda, 8.1 centimeters, almost triple the size. They were drinking 0 calories. Today we're going to reveal why diet soda can cause you to gain more weight than regular soda. And the answer has nothing to do with willpower, but with traps your body can't avoid. A can of regular Coke has 140 calories. A can of Coke Zero has 0. Swap 2 a day. 8,400 calories saved in a month. Almost 1 kilogram. The math doesn't lie. But the body isn't a calculator, it's a system. The problem isn't the lack of calories, it's the signals it sends. And there are 5 wrong signals. Imagine your body is an accounting office. When you drink normally, the bill arrives. 140 calories of sugar. The pancreas reads it, produces insulin, and the sugar is processed. Everything adds up. When you drink diet soda, your tongue detects sweetness. The receipt says sugar coming. Your pancreas produces insulin, but the sugar never arrives. The receipt was fake. The Framingham study, 9,000 people, 4 years, found that both those who drank regular and diet milk were more likely to develop metabolic syndrome. Both 0 calories. Same syndrome. 0 calories, same syndrome. When you frequently consume something 600 times sweeter, your palate recalibrates. Fruits become bland, natural food seems tasteless, and research shows increased brain activity in the areas responsible for cravings for fat and sugar. Artificial sweeteners are between 200 and 600 times sweeter than sugar. Think about that. 600 times. Not 60, 600. Diet products reprogram the brain's response to sweets. The person drinks 0 calories in the glass, but eats 200 more on the plate because the brain craves the sweet treat that was promised but didn't arrive. And at the end of the day, the result is worse. You look at the menu, hamburger, fries, and you think, at least the drink is 0. Diet becomes a free pass. And researchers observed that those who switched to diet food consumed more calories in their food. And the problem is twofold. Besides eating more, the body metabolizes less efficiently. It may store more fat and use less energy. It's as if the discount is fake and the final price is more expensive. The math doesn't add up. The body charges interest. In 2014, Nature demonstrated that artificial sweeteners cause glucose intolerance by altering the composition of the gut microbiota. They reduce lactobacillus and bifidobacterium and increase dysbiosis. When they transplanted the bacteria from a rat that had consumed sweetener into a rat that had never consumed it, the recipient developed the same problems. The intolerance was transferable. It wasn't the sweetener itself that caused it, it was the destroyed ecosystem causing everything. Your gut isn't just where food is digested, it's where your metabolism is regulated, and a 0-calorie diet might be sabotaging that system from the inside out, silently. In 2020, Yale researchers, led by Dana Small, 45 healthy volunteers of normal weight, drinks containing sucralose for 10 days. That's all. They had 3 groups. Sucralose alone, no change, sugar, none. But sucralose along with carbohydrate, the combination, reduced insulin sensitivity in 10 days. The brain has also changed. Responses to sweet taste have decreased, as measured by fMRI. The researcher, the gut signals that twice as many calories are available as there actually are. False messages repeated. They started a study with teenagers. They had to stop it because 2 of them in the sucralose plus carbohydrate group had their fasting insulin levels spike in just a few days. No one drinks diet soda alone. It's with lunch, with pizza, with a snack, always with carbohydrates. Diet soda with pizza can be metabolically worse than regular Coke with pizza. Sucralose alone, no effect. With carbohydrates, in 10 days, it disrupted insulin, altered the brain, and a trial in adolescents had to be interrupted. In 2023, the WHO reviewed 283 studies and published guidelines against the use of sweeteners for weight control. This is not an isolated study. These are 283 studies reviewed by the leading health authority on the planet. I need to be honest, many studies are observational, association, not causation. Reverse causality exists, but experimental studies from Yale and Nature show a mechanism. The trend is clear enough for the WHO to change its position. Harvard. Carbonated drinks, including sparkling water, raise ghrelin levels more than still water. Ghrelin equals hunger. The bubbles may be increasing your hunger regardless of what's in your glass. Women with type 2 diabetes who switched from diet to water, just water, had twice the chance of remission and lost an additional 2 kilograms. Not from juice, not from tea, from water. Only water. So what to do with all this? 4 things. First, don't replace regular milk with diet milk. Replace it with water. The right substitution isn't 0 calories, it's 0 sweetener. Anything that doesn't trick your pancreas with a false invoice. Second, never mix sweetener with carbohydrates. That's the Yale data. Sucralose alone did nothing. But with carbohydrates, it deregulated insulin in 10 days. A diet with pizza is metabolically worse than a regular pizza. Third, lower your sweetness threshold. Your palate has been recalibrated for years to 600 times sweetness. But in 2 to 3 weeks without sweeteners, fruits start to taste sweet again. Coffee has flavor. It's uncomfortable at first and liberating afterward. Fourth, stop using it as a free pass. The worst trap isn't what's in the can. It's what the can authorizes you to eat. The 0 on the cup doesn't cancel out the calories on the plate. The regular order sends a high bill, 140 calories, but at least it's real. The system knows what to do. The diet order sends a 0-calorie bill that screams sweet. It mobilizes everything. Sugar never arrives. And when fake bills arrive every day, the office goes haywire. 0 calories doesn't mean 0 consequences. The paradox of diet soda isn't that it makes you gain weight despite having 0 calories. It's that it makes you gain weight precisely because it has 0 calories. Because the 0 is a lie that the body doesn't know how to process. You don't need a drink that tricks your body. You need one that doesn't lie to it. What time did you open your last can of diet soda? What were you eating with it? Tell me. If you stopped eating and noticed a difference, share it. If your thinking changed, send it to someone who needs to hear it.